More of these robed madmen are performing some sort of incantation over an altar piled high with severed limbs and unidentifiable mounds of flesh. That is pretty disgusting. Hey everyone, this is Cephalofair, and today I will be playing through Gloomhaven, Jaws the Lion again, and this time through Scenario 3. But wait a minute, why is everything set up already? If you know my channel well, you know that I always do a montage of the setup, right? Because I like it that much. Well, you know, Gloomhaven, Jaws the Lion is a game where you need to set up quite a lot, and especially for me recording this video, it's always like a lot like looking at the camera and that everything is working, everything is looking good, and that's why it is quite some hassle, to be honest. I love doing that for you, because if you enjoy watching me play through that, then that's of course worth the effort. But I thought, you know what, I have everything set up, I'm just in the middle of playing, why don't I continue? Meaning I just recorded Scenario 2, which was already released on my channel, and now I'm recording Scenario 3, because that way it's just a bit more time efficient for me. It's just a long recording day for me, but that is fine. That's why everything is already set up. So let me first go through the introduction of Scenario 3 as usual, and then I will kind of show you what happens, because what changed, because of course there are a few rules changes and enhancements again. So we will be playing the black ship now, because you probably remember that we unlocked that location right there, like towards the south of Gloomhaven, right? We entered here into the wall. The hole in the wall was Scenario 2, then we did some shopping in the city, and now we are here at the black ship. So, goal again is to kill all enemies. Introduction. After getting your fill of stew and plenty of rest at the Sleeping Lion, you start off early in the morning. The first order of business is looking for information on someone named Roland. He seems to be making a trade out of buying fresh corpses, and you'd like to know why. It's slow going at first, but you eventually find a pair of wormlings down in the sinking market who seem overly interested in cadaver disposal. After some rough persuasion, they cough up that they too are being paid by a man named Roland to deliver bodies. They even give you the drop-off location, some derelict ship at the old docks. You head down to the pier and look around. It doesn't take long to spot the suspicious vessel. Not only is it leaking some vile black liquid from the hull, but there are two men wearing red robes standing guard outside on the dock. They notice you eyeing them and begin making threatening gestures for you to move along. Looks like getting to the bottom of this is going to require cracking a few more skulls. Alright, that is the story here. And as you can see, there is a little bit more setup here, because I moved the map a little bit to the left, and now we have two types of enemies here. We do have the zealots. They are pretty large, so they don't really fit in the hexes because you send them up usually. But so you can see better, I'm lying them down. They're pretty big, but I think we can work around that. And there is also the giant viper. I have not set that one up yet, because it will appear later when we open the first door here. Like, one thing I don't really like that there's no door token here. But you know what? I will just take these tokens and put them here instead of the door. So we know there's a door, and here's a door as well. I think that's a little bit better, so you can actually see like where the doors are. Okay, there are a few new rules and a few more things, so let me just talk about those. So of course we have two enemies. That means we also have two like action decks, and we have two more of these initiative trackers. I reset everything for our characters. We do have two cards more, right? We have now new cards that we unlocked, which is pretty cool. Also, we have two items here. The hatchet can before every long rest or after a long rest, we can, during our ranged attack, add stun to a single attack, and the demolitionist can add poison. These are new status effects, at least poison. Poison just means that we do more damage on the next attacks, and stun just means that the enemies can't do anything. Also, we have just stuff again we can loot here, but we also have now purple terrain, and that is difficult terrain. That means that we need 2 movement points to move 1, right? So that It's a little bit farther, but we might not even have to enter it. I could maybe destroy these obstacles. Well, let's see. Maybe we just need to go here. Well, I don't know yet. Let's see how we can do that. Alright, so also there are a few other things. We can now shield. Shield just subtracts damage. There are some abilities that can do that. And also we can now jump. There is a jump action. We might have, I think I have one of those already. That means it's just a regular movement action, but it is like unhindered. We can like jump over obstacles, over difficult terrain without anything happening there, right? But we need to land on a tile that we can actually land on. Like no other enemy, no obstacles, and such things. And apart from that, I think we're pretty much through. We will now also receive experience finally, which is pretty good. Okay, good. So now we are ready to start the game. So, as usual, let us just see what we can do here. So we have these zealots. They are up here and they have 6 health. At least the regular ones. We will also find some elite ones later on. These are regular ones, right? Yeah, I did that correctly. Okay, so 6 health. So let's see what we can do. We do have range here, so we can immediately shoot that one, which would not be too bad actually. They do 3 damage directly. And then after that, well, we can also add +1 attack to all our attacks this turn with the double throw, right? Because that would mean we would do actually 4 damage, which is not too bad, just to be safe, right? And with the Demolitionist, we can do something else maybe. We need to do another 2 damage. League 3 would be better, just to be safe because of our modifiers, right? So let's see. Do we use the throwing hammer? No, I don't think so. That would... No, we will do that later. I think the Vipers are definitely tougher. Well, actually, no, the Vipers are not tougher, I think. No, they actually are not. The Zealots are tougher, really, than the Giant Vipers. Well, yeah, I mean, they're not that giant, probably. Okay, so the Vipers are easier to just do poison, which is bad, but the Zealots are actually worse. Okay. But I will leave the throwing hammer for now. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so this would be another 3 damage. That's fine. We can also muddle then, which is pretty good. So I will do that, and then I will move. Well, I could move here. 1, 2, 3. Do that, and then I could push an enemy, which is with this one here. That would be okay. Actually, but pushing doesn't really do anything at the moment. So no. Let me just move then. Move 2. And 1 adjacent enemy that is adjacent to a wall suffers 2 damage. Oh yeah, that's good. Crushing weight. Okay, nice. So let's do these 2. Alright, that took a little bit longer, but that works. I will not use these items for now. And then let's see. The basic Zealot would... move -1, attack -1. And I will not turn over a Giant Viper now because there aren't any on the map. As soon as we open the door, but I will not do that yet. Okay, so that's 77 here. So first we will have the Demolitionist, then Hatchet, then the Zealot, and the Giant Viper will not do anything this round. Okay, that works. So Demolitionist will start. We'll start moving 2. Let me just move 2 over here. And then I will do 3 damage for that one. So move 2. And then we do 3 damage. And that, well, let's look at the modifier here. +0. So that's just 3 damage. And that is number 4 here. And then we can also add push 2. We need to add push 2 and muddle, but we can't push it anywhere. Well, we could push it down here, and then it's also muddled. Let me just find a muddle token. There we go. So it will have disadvantage on its next attack. All right, that worked pretty well actually. Now it's Axel's turn, right? Don't forget how we called them. Like the Demolitionist is called Tiny, and that one is Axel. Axel will... one thing that I did do wrong is that here. So before I push that enemy, I moved there, right? And then one adjacent enemy that is adjacent to a wall suffers 2 damage. So that one would suffer 2 damage first, and then I would push it and do the damage, right? So that's kind of what I forgot. So this one actually receives 2 more damage. So that was... I knew there was something that I wanted to do. So that one only has 1 health left. So that was it. I wanted to move 2 here, and then I will target that enemy here and do how much damage? 3 damage, range 3, that is fine. 3 damage, well actually I don't have to move that far, right? Just enough if I just move 1. And then I will do that 3 damage, modifier, +0, so we do 3 damage. So sorry for that confusion, now I know what I wanted to do. So like this. That's always like something that's a little bit confusing to know exactly where did you want to take the top and where the bottom action, but now I got it. Okay, now the zealots, they will both move -1, so they will move 1 and then do 1 attack. So this one will move forward and do 1 attack here, and that is attack -1, so that is 1 damage. Let's look at the modifier, +1, so that's 2 damage, and also poison. Ooh, that's pretty bad. Ooh, 2 damage, and we are also now poisoned. Let me just put that right there. Okay, good. The problem is that poison won't go away, right? So that means now this guy will also move up there and also do 2 attack -1, so 1 attack, modifier +1, another 2 attack. But because we are poisoned, we get even more +1 attack. So that's 3 attack. That would mean we are already down to 3 health only. Oh, that is not good. Ooh, that's not good. I could now lose a card to prevent that, but I'm not going to do that yet. I might do it later. I will definitely have to heal somehow. Axel can heal, but only himself, so that's kind of bad. Okay, that was the round. That is fine. So now let's finish these 2 off. This one still has 3 health, and that one has 1 health left. Okay, so let's see what we can do. So here we need to do 3 damage at least. 2 here, we would have 3 damage. Let's just hope we don't get a bad modifier. And then let's see. And then we will just move. Just move up to 5. So we can open that. Do I want to open that door? I think I do, but I want to go a little bit later. So let's do 35 here. I want to go first with the Demolitionist, to be honest. So let's see. What can we do here? Attack 3, that's definitely enough. That is fine. And then we can move. I could also destroy an obstacle, but that doesn't really make sense. So let's just move after that. I think that works. And then the zealots they are last still, which is good. So that order still is fine. And we actually, they will do a lot of damage. So let's hope we can finish them off. Otherwise we'll have a little issue. Okay, good. So, the Demolitionist will go first. Attack 2, range 4. This one here. No, this one here. Oh, actually. Oh, that is a ranged attack? No. We want to do this one first. So attack 3. Let's look at our modifier. +0. So that one is definitely gone. That's fine. And then we can still move 4. Do I want to open the door? Yeah, I think I want to open that door. So I'm going to move here and open that door. So before we will look what Hatchet is doing, we need to resolve all of that now, right? So first, before we do anything else, we you see like there's a green one. That means we need to read out there what is written there at the 1. Let me just do that. You burst into the cargo hold and a foul smell hits you in the face. A river of sticky black liquid flows through the ship, pouring between the various cracks in the hull. The source appears to be beyond the far door, but first you'll have to fight your way past more ruffians and their pets. Okay, good. And now we need to put all the enemies here, right? So we will have one zealot right there. And then we need even more zealots. Let me just get those here. Actually, no, we don't need to get any zealots, but we need some vipers now. So one there. And the other viper we will have to put there. There's nothing. That's fine. Also, only these 3 enemies. And then later on, this will be a little bit tough. This one, regular one, and the elite viper. Okay, let's see how that will work. And then we will have to draw a card for the viper as well. They will also move. Okay, good. So, and now it's Hatchet's turn. Hatchet will do 3 attack on that one. Range 3. No modifier, so that one is gone. Wonderful. And then we will move. How much will we move? Up to 5. Because they can't reach us. Range 2 would be there. So I can actually move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me just move up quite a bit. That actually works. Okay, good. That was this round. Okay, that worked quite well actually. Do we need to shuffle anything here? No, we don't. Alright, and now it's the enemy's turn. So the zealots will not move. They will just attack with a range of 2. But so this one won't hit anyone, so that is fine. And then also the giant viper will constrict. So it will move -1, so it will move 1, but it can't move here because it's difficult terrain, right? But it can move, it can move over here probably. And then it would attack, but there is no one near. Okay, so that is fine. It's because I guess the difficult terrain also applies to the enemies, right? Would make sense. So, yeah, that works. So that was this round. So see next round now. So let's see what we can do here. So first we need to get rid of that enemy there. Do I have? I actually don't have a range. I do have one ranged attack here. But yeah, that is only 1 damage for 3 different enemies. That doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Well, we could get a little bit closer, right? I do have a move 4, so I could move there. And then I could do 2 damage here. That would work. Yeah, I don't know. I think what I will do is I will use this card here to move 3. And then I will move this one, use this one to attack 3. I think that is okay. And because that's a jump, I can actually just jump here without having to navigate the difficult terrain. So that's fine. And with Demolitionist, I will also do damage. And another 3 at least, maybe even more. So we have 3 damage there. And Muddle, that might be an idea, just in case the enemy survives. So 3, and then we will also move. Here I can do that. I can double the value of my next move ability. No. Move 3, 1, 2. Oh, that's not enough. Oh no, that's actually not enough. I can't move enough. Oh, that is bad. That's bad because move 1, 2, and then I can't move on there because that would be 2 movement points I need. That's bad. So I can't actually hurt that zealot. I don't know. That is bad. Then I will just have to prepare. So what I then will do is then I will just move 2. That's fine, and use wind up. That might be an idea. Yeah, it's not perfect, but that works. So the zealot will heal, which does matter because I first do damage, and then I will move, and then I will attack. Wow, that's a lot. That's drain life, and we will have swift fangs here for the giant vipers, which still can't really move. Now they can move, yeah, and they can even jump. Oh, that is dangerous. Oh no. Okay, this does not look too good. Okay, then I will start with, so let's put everything in order. So first Hatchet, then it's the Zealot, then it's the Giant Viper, and then it's the Demolitionist. Oh, the other way around. So first Axel will go. Axel will move 3 and jump. So 1, 2, 3. I will just jump over there. And then I will do 3 attack here. Plus 1, that's 4. Okay, that's pretty good. Oh, by the way, I should have removed all of those. And that is the number 4 here. 3, 4, like this. Okay, so that is the damage. That is not all too bad. That could have gone worse. Then we have the Zealot. The Zealot will heal 1. Horrible. Then it will move 1. But it can't move 1 where I am. And then it will do attack -1, which is 1 damage. Range 2. But because they're adjacent, they will get a disadvantage. So let's see. -1. Yeah, they will take the -1. So it will do 0 damage. Oh man, we're lucky. We're really lucky. And then it's the Giant Viper. Both Giant Vipers will jump and move 3. That's 1, 2. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Probably will just move over there. And then do 2 damage for 2 targets. Well, the Demolition is still back there, so only 1 target. And that is how much damage? 1 damage. Let's do the modifier. +1. So Axel receives 2 damage. Okay. And then that Viper will also jump. 1, 2, 3. That actually works. Oh, look at this. That is not good. And then also do 1 damage +1. Another 2 damage. We're not doing too well. Axel has only 4 health left. And Tiny has only 3 left. So it doesn't look all too good at the moment. Now it's the Demolitionist turns. So first we will just move 2. So 1, 2. And then on our next 2 attacks, we add attack +2, which is nice. So I will just keep the card. Just put it like this here for now. And I already put the token here that we will need later on to track this stuff here. Next round. So let's see. You don't have a whole lot left anymore. We only have 2 cards here. Can I work with those? We can do 2 attack here. And then we can move 2. Yeah, because I would like to move someplace else, to be honest. Oh, adjacent enemies suffer 1 damage. That is not too bad, actually. Move 2, I can only move that 1 here, but then I can do 1 damage there. Okay, yeah, that might be an idea. Let's do the 46. Like that. 5, 6. Yeah, okay. We can work out something there. And the Demolitionist. Can I move? Oh, I can't move too far, right? If I could just... Because that big explosion here would be awesome. I could like damage... Well, actually I can, I think. Wait. 1, 2... can I? Yeah, I can actually... With that one here, I can actually damage all of these for 3 damage. That is pretty nice. And before that I will move 1 back. That's not too bad. Wow. That is pretty amazing. I will do that. And I will do that first, if possible. Okay. The Zealots. Oh, we will have to shuffle that one here. That deck. Let me just quickly do that. Okay, there we go. The Zealots will move and then attack and curse. Oh no. Well, curse is not too bad. I will show you how that works. And they will find cover. Okay. All attacks targeting the Giant Viper gain disadvantage this round. That is not too great. Okay. So we will have the Oh wow. We will actually have the Viper and the Zealot first. And then we will have the Demolitionist and then Hatchet. Oh, we might have to throw away some cards actually. To not be incapacitated. Let's see. So the Giant Viper will start. They will move and then attack. Well, they're actually in a good position already. So that works. So they will not move then. because they're actually fine. So attack -1, so they will do 0 damage. Oh, they will find cover. So they will actually try to get away, I think, right? Looks like it. Yeah, they will try to get away because they don't do any damage. So I'm not 100% sure how that would work, but it says like attack, right? So it could also get a modifier and have positive attack, so it will just gain the advantage. So it will still go to enemies and then try to attack, right? So let's start with this Viper first here. This Viper will attack one of these two. I will choose to attack the Demolitionist with attack 0 and -1. Okay, so it's still 0, that's fine. And then the other Viper will attack Axel with 0, -2. Okay, so still no damage, that is fine. That works. So now it's the Zealot's turn. The Zealot will move up to 2 and then do attack. For one, it will not move because it can attack. Axel there. So that will be attack -1, which is 1 attack plus 0. So would do 1 damage. That is okay. We can still tank that. And then it will also curse us. That is a pretty interesting mechanism. Alright, I just had to do a small cut because some of my cameras stopped working, so I hope everything's working now. It's possible that the image looks a little bit different now, the picture quality, but I hope not too much. So what I was just saying is that we were attacked by the Zealot, and they cursed us. So we take one of these curse cards here, which negate our attack, and we shuffle that into our modifier deck, right? So that is how the curse then looks like. Let me just do that here. There we go. Okay, good. So that was the Zealot. And now we go back to the Demolitionist. The Demolitionist will move 1 back and then with a range of 2 do that big attack here. And that actually targets all 3 enemies and will do 3 damage to each of them. But we need to add a modifier first. So the Zealot... Oh no, wait, that's the wrong modifier deck here. The Zealot, 3 damage. That means the Zealot is gone. Wonderful. Perfect. Then for the Vipers, they both have 3 health. So let's start with that one here first. Oh no. So that one is still alive. How about this one here? Oh, also we need to do the disadvantage thing, right? For the Vipers. And then this one here, either +2 or double. Doesn't matter. Both of them. This one is gone. So, and now we need to shuffle this deck here again, because you see here we have that arrow thing. So let me just shuffle, oops, the entire deck here again. There we go. Okay. And that Viper is still, so we need to defeat that very, very quickly. And then before I will open the door, we will just walk around a bit to open that treasure chest over there. Okay. So that was the Demolitionist, and now, oh no, it's still Hatchet's turn, right? It's still Hatchet's turn. So let's see. Hatchet, attack 2, I said, right? Yeah, let's attack 2. So can move up to 2 hexes away. I can move 1 in that direction. And then I will do attack 2. -1. +0, so I will only do 1 damage. Okay, that's not great, but it's the way it is, I suppose. That is number 9 over here. Okay, so you can see like the Viper is like in a different envelope with like lots more numbers, because there are theoretically just more Vipers that we could encounter. Not on this map, but theoretically. Okay, so that was this round. So now we need to do a short or a long rest. I will actually do a short rest, because I don't want the Viper to attack us next round. So let me just shuffle that. We will discard. We will lose 1 card. And the others we still have. Same thing here with the Demolitionist. Okay, we will lose 1 card. Oh, on a new next 2 attacks. Actually, the first attack happened, and you would have gotten +2 attack. Wait, but that would mean that the Viper. Now I forgot. Did we do no? I think the damage was negated, right? Yeah, so still doesn't do anything else. Okay, but the next damage we actually receive. The next time we actually receive experience points. Let me see. Yeah, that works. Okay, good. So next turn. So what will we do? Actually, I would like to do damage with anyone. Can I just jump over there? This one has a jump card, right? Move 3, jump. So we could wound the snake just to be safe and then jump 3. 1, 2, 3 over here. So very close to that chest. That's not bad. I will definitely do that. And then I can do damage with the Demolitionist. Probably that's fine. Let me just check quickly what we can do in terms of movement. I could also just move and target push the snake into the trap. That's also possible. But we don't have a movement card at the top, so that doesn't really help us. So move 2. Move 3. 1. Well, 3 doesn't make a whole lot of sense anyway, so let's just take a regular move card. And then let's just do damage. Let's do just a regular 3 damage here. Like that. Yeah, we go a little bit later, but that's fine. And here I will wound, and then I will jump, and then I don't care. I will just take any attack card. Well, I could take this attack card here, just to be safe, right? Yeah, just to be safe, maybe this one here, so we can do more damage there, just in case something happens. That might be an idea. So we would have it like this. And then for the Viper will go last. Okay, so first we will have Axel, and then Tiny, then the Viper, and the Zealots, of course, the Anon will not go at all. So Hatchet will start. We will wound the enemy. That means they receive 1 damage at the start of each of their turns. So let me find the wound one here. That's it. Let me put that here on the Viper. And then we will just jump. 1. Well, actually, we could also do damage first. No. 1, 2, 3. We'll jump over there. And then I can also do 3 damage with a range of 3. So let's look at the modifier here. +0. So yeah, the snake is actually gone. So we didn't have to do anything there. Wonderful. So the Viper will not go. Okay. And then we have the Demolitionist. I wanted to attack, but now we'll just move 2. Well, I can't really move 1 only. And then I will just attack, but that doesn't really do anything either. Okay. So, no enemies. So now we are safe, right? Now we can just walk around, pick up stuff until we open that door. We shouldn't lose too much time because we still need to have enough cards to finish everything. But I think that's fine. So with move 1, loot. Yeah, well, I can't do a whole lot. So I will just move with this one here. I will just move 1 here and loot, sure, and then just some attack card. I will just use this attack card here. Doesn't really matter because we can't attack anything at the moment. And with the Demolitionist, I will also move as far as I can. Oh, didn't I have a better move card? Oh no, that's the one we discarded. Well, move 3 would be okay. 1, 2, 3, we can move over there. That's fine. And then just any attack card. Okay, good. That works. So which one goes first doesn't really matter. So with this one I will just move over here. Treasure chest number 10. So let's just take a look at the glossary to see what we get. What did I say? Number 10, right? Yeah. Number 10 is the Fateful Compass. That is item number 27. That is pretty cool. So that, the Fateful Compass. Now we have another item that would have been really expensive otherwise. Wow, 25 gold. So here, the Fateful Compass. During your turn, force one enemy within range to perform move 2 action with you controlling the action. Wow. We can just move somebody away. That is really good. Nice. Okay. Wonderful. And then with the Demolitionist, we will just move over there. And then we will just continue that stuff. We'll just keep moving. So here we can move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 over there. 1, 2, 3. We could also just move to the door, but not open it yet. Yeah, I think that's what I will do. Like this. So I will just move over there. Oh, first I need to... Sorry. Now I got ahead of myself. And then move 2 with this one here. So first we will move 1, 2 over there. With this one I will move completely. That works. And then... Will we do a long or a short rest? I'm not quite sure. You know what? I don't really need that money over there. I think I don't really need it. You know what? Let's do a long rest. So that means I can... we can actually, first of all, choose a card that we want to discard. I want to keep this one. I want to keep this one and this one as well. This one would be okay to not keep. Attack 3. Stun is good. Model is good. I don't really need this one. So I'm going to discard this one. And here I will discard which one? I will keep this one. Keep that one. That one is not bad. This one doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, and I will discard this one here. Okay, like that. I think that works. So that was the long rest almost, because they also heal by 2 then when they do a long rest, right? That is really nice. 5. Okay, like that. And we would also like items that we can use. We will just put them upright again, but that won't matter here. Okay, so. And now I will just move as far as I can. Well, with the hatchet I will not move too far, but I want to move far with the Demolitionist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we only have move 4 at most, right? I know we don't have that one anymore. But move 3 would also be okay. Yeah, move 3. So let's do a move 3. And then... Well, actually... there's the trap. Wait, we can't disarm traps, right? Can we? No, we can't do that. That would be great if we could disarm any traps. But I don't think we can do that. Is there? There must be some character who can disarm traps. There must be one. And we also can't jump with them here, right? No. No, we can't. That's unfortunate. So then let's do a move 3 action. And then, I don't know, just discard anything for the top. I don't really care what we do there. And here I will actually open the door. I will not move too far. I will only move 1. And, oh! This is difficult terrain as well. Well, yeah. Let's do a move action. So let's just move and then do nothing pretty much. That doesn't really matter. Okay. And we will start with... our Demolitionist here with Tiny, so we will just move 3, 1, 2, 3. That's fine, and I will attack, but nothing happens. That's fine. And then here I will move 2 and also do... Well, actually, I can move that attack action. That's what I wanted to do, right? So I move 2 right there. So now we open the door, and the door has a 2 there. So we read out what is written there. 2. The smell gets even worse when you finally open the door to the back cabin. More of these robed madmen are performing some sort of incantation over an altar piled high with severed limbs and unidentifiable mounds of flesh. With the flies buzzing and the strange guttural howls, all you want to do is get as far away as possible. But you have a job to do, so you commence with the killing. That is pretty disgusting. Alright, and then we put the enemies here. So we have one elite viper right there. Let me just get one of these elite standees, so you know this one is an elite one here. And then we also get another zealot here, just a regular one. Okay, so we put a new zealot one here, and also we see what we get here. Okay, so let me just see. Hatchet went first, and the Demolitionist also went. So now the Viper would go, and no, the Zealot would first go, and then the Viper, like that. Okay. Oh, that was actually the wrong order here. So it's still Hatchet's turn. Hatchet can range 3, attack 2 for 2 different enemies, so we can actually target both. Let's actually start with the Zealot. So that is 2 minus 1. That's only 1 damage, but that's better than nothing, I suppose. That is the 4 here. And then the Viper, 2 minus 2. So it will actually do no damage at all. That is pretty bad. So the Zealot will now go. Attack 1, range 2. Doesn't really matter because we're far enough away. And the Viper will move minus 1, so only move 1. Well, it can't move on here. It can only move up there, but that wouldn't bring it closer. Well, it would kind of bring it closer. So, yeah, but we can't attack anyway, so I will just move 1 up there. Okay. So, and then it's the next turn. So let's see what we can do. Like, the Demolitionist is not going to help at the moment. We need to move again, and then we need to do nothing pretty much. Yeah. So let's just move and then do something else. Like, do nothing pretty much. And with Hatchet, let's see what we can do. We still cannot hurt both at the same time. We can do 3 damage, range 3. That wouldn't be too bad. We could kind of whittle down the Viper maybe a little bit. We are actually quite okay here if we attack from a distance, right? So move 4. I could move here a little bit just to make room for the Demolitionist, and then we can attack from afar. I think that's a good idea, so that's what I will do. Like this. 25, yeah, that's fine. Let's take a look at the enemies. The Zealot will heal, which doesn't matter. And then do some damage, which might matter. And then the Snake, like the Giant Viper, will find cover again. So let's do all of that. So the Viper will go first. Then we will have Axel. And yeah, it doesn't really matter. Then the Zealot and then the Demolitionist. So like that. Okay. Demolitionist is pretty much out for now. Okay, the Viper will start. Move 1, +1 and jump. So it will move 3. Oh, it can actually move right where we are. Oh, that is bad. So it would move over here. And then it would attack 1, -1. Okay, but we also have an a modifier. So it will do no damage. No, it's an elite one. The elite one would actually do 1 damage. Okay. It will also poison us, which is bad. Let me find a poison token. There we go. And then also, like all attacks against the Viper, gain disadvantage this round. That is pretty bad because... Oh, that is pretty bad. I think I need to move back because, well, I can also move down there. Yeah. Because I need to gain some distance. Let's see what I can do. Yeah, I think I will move down there then. Okay, that was the Giant Viper. Now it's Hatchet's turn. Yeah, well, Hatchet will actually move 4. Will I move 2, 3, 4? I could also move down here someplace. So I would be a little bit safer. But no, I think I will actually move there with 4. And then I need to lose this card, and then I will do 3 damage, range 3, plus 0. Okay, so we will do 3 damage to the Viper. That is okay. That is at least half. A little bit more than half its health. So that doesn't really matter, but it's the 9. Okay, good, kind of good. Then it's the Zealot. The Zealot will heal. Oh yeah, it actually does have 1 damage, so heal 1. And then it will move plus 1, so it will move 3. 1, 2, 3. It can actually move here. No, it will only move here because of the range. And then attack -1, so it will do 1 damage, range 2. -1, so no damage at all. Okay, now it's the Demolitionist's turn, which will only move up there. And that's all they can do. Okay, and so now we will have to see what we can do, because the Hatchet still has cards. The Hatchet could actually maybe get rid of the Viper. That would be possible. And it can also jump. So 1, 2, 3. Maybe just jump over there and then shoot the Viper. That might be a pretty good thing to do. But we could also just attack the Viper first and then move. I think that's what I will do. I think that's what I'm going to do. So that's fine. That works like this. And the Demolitionist has nothing. But I don't really want to do a long rest. So I will just hope that no good card will be discarded. Oh, let's hope. Okay. That is a good card, but there are better cards. I didn't want to lose this one here. But actually, I might not need this one anymore. So, and then, well, it will go. I can move 3, 1, 2, 3. I could move to that hex then, but then I could do this here. Actually, that would work. That would work. So let me just move 3. Where was it? Oh, that's the same card. Oh no. That doesn't work. What I will actually do is I will try to go last with moving and attacking. Maybe the Zealot will come to where I am. So let's see. So this one needs to be shuffled here. Give me a second. So you see, this is a really cool game, but there's like a lot to keep track of actually. It's quite complex, right? You always need to think about the modifiers, when to shuffle the decks and everything, so there's a lot. They will move, but not very far. So, it won't really do what I wanted to do, and then the snake will actually go last. And they will go last as well. So, yeah. Okay, so we will first have Axel, then we will have the Demolitionist, then the Giant Viper, and then the Zealot. That's how we will go. Okay. Then Hatchet will start by jumping over here. No, 1, 2, 3. Jumping over. Wait. No, I will do it differently. I will, as I wanted to do, I will attack first. Attack range 3 for 3 damage. Modifier -1. That's 2 damage, but that's still enough to get rid of that one. Just enough. So the snake is gone. That's fine. And then I will do that jump action. And I will jump. I can wound an adjacent enemy, but there is none. And then I will jump over. Let me just jump over here, because the Zealot needs to somehow get around here. Okay. And then it's the Demolitionist's turn. I will move 3. 1, 2, 3. I could go on there, but then the Zealot will actually hurt us. Yeah, I guess that's okay. So I will just move over there and then attack an adjacent enemy, but there is none, so that's fine. Okay, that wasn't the best turn, but okay. And then the Giant Viper can't go anymore because it doesn't exist anymore. And the Zealot will then move -1, so it will move 1. And then it will do some damage. It will do damage -1. That's 1 damage +1 for the poison, because we are poisoned, right? But the damage will be negated. So we are quite lucky there. That is wonderful, and that will need to be reshuffled then. Let me just do that. Okay, that was really lucky. Okay, I will not do it. Oh, actually, maybe we can do some damage here. Let's see. It's not... We have like this one adjacent to a wall. We could actually do more damage to that enemy, but it's not possible. But we can do like 3 damage. And then also muddle it. That's a good idea. And then, yeah, we will just move. Whatever. It doesn't really matter too much. And with Hatchet, I will just do a short rest again. Oh, that is going to be rough. Okay, and here, yeah, 3 damage. Range 3. That's fine. Yeah, that works. And we could then also push the enemy, which doesn't really do a whole lot. No, doesn't really matter. So we will just do something, doesn't really matter. And then let's see what the Zealot is doing. It is healing. Okay. And it will go second. Oh, that's a shame. That really is a shame. So first Hatchet, then we will have the Zealot. So first Axel, then the Zealot, then Tiny. Giant Viper will not go at all. Alright, so Hatchet will start. 3 damage will be negated. Ah, come on. So we will do no damage at all. Okay. Well, I guess that's the way it is. And then the Zealot will heal 1, but it doesn't have any, didn't receive any damage. And then it will go into range, so it will move back 1 here. Because it will do range 2 damage. I can just target anyone. I will just target the Demolitionist because it's still focused pretty much, right? And it will do damage of 2 minus 1 plus 1. So 2 damage to the Demolitionist. That is 3. And then the Demolitionist will go. We will move 1. One adjacent enemy that is adjacent to a wall suffers 2 damage. So now it is adjacent to a wall. So they will actually receive 2 damage, which is really good. Wow, that was quite lucky. And then I will do that. Attack 3 plus 1. That's 4 damage. That is 6 damage altogether. So that is already enough to defeat them. Wow, that was lucky. That was lucky at the end, but we would have made it anyway because we still have like 3 health and 4 health. So we definitely would have made it. But it was kind of close, right? You see here, we have only 4 cards left. So I only would have had 2 more turns with Hatchet because we lose 1 card in between. And I would only have 1 more turn with the Demolitionist. So in 2 turns, we would have lost, right? So that was pretty close. And we did not pick up these coins. That's good because we wouldn't have made it. Alright, wow, that was it. And now, as usual, we have to read out what happens at the end. And you see, there's nothing. Well, there is a supplemental scenario book. You can see that here with the brown icon there. And then we go to page number 2, which is this one here. So there can be like maps that extend the map here, right? But this one will actually just be the conclusion for our scenario here. So let me just put that here. Go a little bit close up so you can see that better. Okay, the Black Ship conclusion. It certainly doesn't give you pleasure sifting through the human remains on the altar, but it does end up proving useful in between the bouts of vomiting. You find a necklace, one Sandy described in detail as never leaving the neck of her husband. With this in hand, you can bring at least some peace to the blacksmith widow and inform the city guard about this whole situation. Still, you have a sneaking suspicion this isn't the end of the trail. These robed men were certainly all underlings, which means Roland is still out there. One could make the argument that this is the city's guard jobs, but you search the cabin of the ship anyway and find a curious map. It is a crude depiction of the boiler district and one building is clearly marked. Surely it couldn't hurt to check it out. So we get 1 perk, and also we get a new location, a ritual in the stone. Alright, really cool. So the battery of my second camera is almost empty, so I need to try to finish this up. So we do have perks here, right? So, and with the little bit of battery I have left, let me just show you. So you see here these perks, right? So there are several perks we can choose for our character. So I think I will actually I think like removing bad cards is like the best thing at the moment, right? So you see like remove 4 plus 0 cards, and here remove 2 minus 1 cards. I think that's what I will do first. I just want to remove worse cards, right? And that is not too bad. I think I will do that for now. So I will remove 2 plus 0 cards here for Tiny, and remove 2 0 minus 1 cards for Hatchet. That means I just go through here. So minus 1, I remove that one and that one. So we have a new deck with better, like with better cards, so to speak. And here 4 plus 0 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So we definitely have a better deck here, and it's cool that the perks are different for the characters. That's one thing, and then we also get a new location. So right here, we get like a ritual in stone. So let me see if I have just enough battery to show you that one. So it's C2, so it should be right here, right? So it will be right here. Like, come on. I think like this, it looks pretty good. There we go. So you see here, a ritual in stone. What I don't like too much is that now these are somehow covered here, these two, but well, I guess that's the way it is. Oh, I think I put it a little bit too high actually. Let me just fix that. So I just fixed it here, and now it looks right. Really cool. Okay, so, and that is almost it. But that's the one thing we can do. You see here we have like these city event cards, right? And now, after every scenario, we do like a city event card. So we shuffle this entire deck here. Let me just shuffle that roughly, like, yeah. Let me just kind of shuffle it. Give me a second. So that one is shuffled, and then we draw the top card. And then we read that out, and I also have two options. I can't go into close-up now because, yeah, well, my second camera, the battery is totally gone now, and I've been recording for hours upon hours now, so for like 3 or 4 hours now. So, yeah, I will just read that out. City. There's a saying, mess with the sleeping lion and you'll get the jaws. Today's one of those days where you earn that drink discount. You knock on the door of Xane, an orchard who switched from providing assurances to providing excuses. He opens up, and you let him know it's time to settle his tab. Oh, come on, he sent the jaws? Right, okay. Problem is, you're a day early. If I've got a lot of gold coming my way, huge haul and some bets, guaranteed money. You notice some packed bags inside the doorway. Xane speaks up. Oh, that's nothing. Was just my plan B. No big deal. Don't need that anymore, I'm rolling in cash. Or at least I will be tomorrow. Heck, I'd even be willing to toss you something for the delay. So now we have two options that we can do. Either not buying it, he pays up now. Or a little trust goes a long way, come back tomorrow. You know what? Let me know in the comments if you want to not believe him and he needs to pay and settle his debt now. Or if we just come back tomorrow, right? And trust him. So let me know in the comments what you want to do. I will resolve that just next week. Then we turn over that card and see what happens there. I will not look there. So I will do whatever most people say in the comments. So let me know what you want to do. Otherwise, I will just choose something. And the very last thing we will do is just showing you so you know what happens. Is that we now remove all A and B cards here from our deck, right? So these were all the starting cards. So these ones, we will remove all of these. We will keep the 1 cards, so we put them with the 1 at the top, and we will add all other 1 cards. So that, like the first 3 scenarios, these were pretty much like the tutorial, and now we have a completely new deck that we will work with, which is pretty cool. And we will also do that for the Demolitionist. I will prepare that for next time I play through the game, which will be quite a while. But yeah, so yeah, and that is then everything that we need to do for Scenario 3. Alright, and that was my playthrough of Scenario 3, the Black Ship, for Gloomhaven, Jaws of the Lion. So thank you all for your support. Especially I want to thank my patrons who are generously supporting me on Patreon. Thank you so much for that. The biggest shout out goes out to Thakano, who is currently my biggest supporter. Thank you so much for that. If you would also like to support me, why don't you head over to my Patreon and check out the tiers over there. Apart from that, I'm always happy for a like, a comment, maybe even a subscription, and I'd also love to see you on the Discord server in case you haven't joined yet. That would be amazing. Apart from that, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the very next video or the Discord server. Take care everyone, stay safe, and cheers.